How powerful was the papacy in medieval Europe? Imagine a time when one person could influence kings, shape laws, and even command armies. That was the reach of the papacy during medieval Europe. The Pope was seen as the spiritual leader of all Christians, claiming divine authority from St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles. This belief gave the Pope a moral voice that many rulers listened to. The Pope's spiritual power meant he could influence how people thought about religion, morality, and social norms. Over time, the papacy also gained political strength, especially in Italy, where popes owned land and controlled territories. They could issue commands that affected entire regions. The idea of papal primacy was key. It declared that the pope was the highest bishop, with authority over all other church leaders. This belief helped the pope assert dominance over bishops and kings alike. The church developed complex systems to enforce its rules, like sending papal letters and representatives called legates across Europe. These tools helped the pope settle disputes and maintain control over church laws. But the power of the papacy was not uncontested. Popes often clashed with kings over who had the right to appoint bishops and control church lands. The Investiture Controversy was a major conflict where popes and emperors fought over this authority. Beyond politics, the church shaped everyday life. It influenced social customs, education, and community events. One of the most powerful tools the Pope had was excommunication. This meant cutting someone off from the church, which could ruin their reputation and political standing. Kings and nobles feared excommunication because it could lead to social and political isolation. The popes also led crusades, military campaigns to reclaim the Holy Land. These efforts showed how the church could mobilize large groups of people for religious and political goals. Popes often formed alliances with rulers to strengthen their influence. They navigated complex political waters to stay powerful, sometimes supporting or opposing kings depending on what suited their interests. In the end, the papacy's strength was rooted in its spiritual authority and ability to shape societal norms. While popes could sway kings and influence laws, they did not always hold absolute power. Their influence was significant but balanced by the authority of secular rulers. The power of the papacy in medieval Europe was a mix of divine authority, political influence, and social control, making it a central force in shaping the medieval world.